Hello and welcome to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 7th of January and I have some more news for you today regarding Nintendo. As we have a bit of an update regarding the ongoing court case against Nintendo regarding the supposed infringement of a patent that was used to create their 3D technology for the 3DS. Now, a court has actually made a ruling in this and they have decided that they did indeed infringe on this patent, and as a result, Nintendo must pay 1.82% of the wholesale price of every 3DS sold to the patent holder, and this is to Tomita Technologies. Now, as was reported by Law 360, this comes down to roughly $3 or £2 per unit at the moment. Now, initially, Tomita wanted to pay a flat fee per unit sold, or to be paid rather, but the judge decided that it would be too generous to him, as of course the price would naturally decrease over time. So of course, unless the price was going to decrease along with the price of the console, he was basically just going to get more and more of each sale as time went on, which of course wouldn't exactly be very fair. So to be honest, that sounds like more than a fair decision from the judge there. And he had an official statement regarding this, and he said, quote, "If, as Tomita suggests, the ongoing royalty rate were expressed as a flat dollar amount per unit sold, Tomita would capture an increasingly large proportion of each sale as the price falls, even as the technology's reliance on the infringed patent remains constant. This would result in an unearned windfall for Tomita, and accordingly, the court prefers an ongoing royalty rate expressed as a percentage of the wholesale price." So it sounds more than reasonable to me. Now, the price that they have to pay per unit is pretty small, but when you consider the volume of 3DS sales, that's when it really starts to stack up and get a little bit painful. Now, the 3DS at the time of recording has sold roughly 35 million units, and this will set Nintendo back $105 million and counting. So, of course, every 3DS sold, they will now have to pay a royalty, as long as it's bought new, of course. Doesn't count pre-owned or anything like that, naturally. So per unit, they don't lose anything, but when you consider the amount of handhelds being sold at the moment, it does start to stack up. Now, the 2DS, of course, is immune from this. It doesn't have this 3D technology at all, so they can still sell the 2DS and not have to worry, but the 3DS is still going to be causing them a bit of pain, and this is actually the second time that Nintendo have had to pay up following a 3DS patent infringement charge against Tomita. Back in March, they lost a lawsuit against them and was ordered to pay $30.2 million, although this was later changed to only $15.1 million. So they've already paid $15 million to Tomita, and now they're going to have to pay up not only the back catalogue of money that they owe, but in the future, Tomita is going to be having to be given royalties for every 3DS console sold. Now, I would be curious to know if Nintendo intends to fight this ruling any further, but considering this is the second time that they've lost against Tomita, I don't know if they will, because it might just be a waste of time and money, considering that, well, the court does seem to think that Nintendo did infringe on this man's patent. So would it really be so wise to spend even more money on lawyers and all that good stuff just to be told again, no, you infringed on their patent? This is the second time this has happened. So I think Nintendo may just leave well enough alone rather than spending even more money. That's not really going to do any good on the situation. So, a bit painful to say the least. Now, of course, Nintendo are a massive company, but 105 million is not small change even for them. And that's not just like they pay that and that's it. They've already paid 15 million, they're going to have to pay 105 million. But they're going to have to continually pay Tomita royalties as the years go on. Until the 3DS is taken off the shelves, he will be getting royalties from Nintendo. And the total bill, well, it could be anything. It really depends how long the 3DS remains on the market. If it's anything as long as the DS, then they're going to be a little bit out of pocket for quite some time. So I think that even a big company like Nintendo is going to feel the pinch just a little bit, especially considering that the 3DS is actually their most popular console at the moment, with the Wii U, of course, not selling all that well. So, yeah, not exactly good, to say the least. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.